Let's get in further updates here. This update, of course, coming in from Dharavi, which remember is one of the hotspots in Mumbai that has now been witnessing a decline in the COVID cases. Now, the flattening of the curve for the past 10 days, and this is, of course, a ray of hope that is now coming out with the number of cases now decreasing in the Dharavi area. Now, Mumbai civic body BMC is citing aggressive screening, repeated testing and contact tracing and quarantining as some of the steps that have been taken to flatten the curve and reduce the number of cases in an area like Dharavi. In addition to this, increase in the isolation of the contacts per COVID case is also a major reason behind the dip, says the BMC.
What we did was we formed a team of around 25 practitioners from that area, and each practitioner along with 2 members of the corporation of G North area, we surveyed these 5 pockets. And in a span of around 10 days, more than 49,000 citizens were surveyed, and they were examined as far as the temperature is concerned. Their history was taken. If there was some history of them coming in contact with anybody who has been positive, or if they have come in contact or they themselves have come from out of India, so the travel history was there or not. And luckily, we were very lucky because even the citizens came forward and cooperated with us. And having done this almost 14,500 individuals, we could weed out about 4,000 plus individuals whom then we shifted to the quarantine areas. We could almost catch 83 of them positive, and these were all majority asymptomatic patients.
Mirana Santiagora, in fact, spoke to BMC's Assistant Commissioner on the various factors that have led to the dip in the number of cases that have been reported from the Dharavi area. The Assistant Commissioner of the BMC said that they've resorted to institutional quarantine and also the testing of the cases along with reporting of the contacts to keep a close watch on the situation.
The option with us was to screen as much as people possible. So from the day one, we applied various techniques to screen the people. Let it be from private practitioners, let it be from our health post staff, let it be from fever camp. So our job, or let it be from high risk contacts, picking up the high risk contacts. So our aim was to screen maximum people, go door to door, screen them and find out the suspect. For that, and institutionally quarantine them, because home quarantine was never option for places like Dharavi, because already in 10 feet by 15 feet house there are 10 people sleeping inside the house. So there is no scope for home quarantine. The only option was to institutionally quarantine these people. So what we did is we acquired a few schools and sports complexes in the area and converted them into institutional quarantine with doctors and nurses and all 24/7 doctor nurses and medicine support in the area. We kept oxygen concentrators in the area and in the institutional quarantine, and we started shifting people from all the suspects from the area and we started testing them.
Let me bring in my colleague Santya, who's joining me live from the Dharavi area in Mumbai for those updates. Santya, over to you. Help us understand the various factors and what you see around could be some of the reasons why we are looking at a dip in the number of cases in a densely populated area like Dharavi.
See, Apurva, while we talk about all the other factors, one factor which I would like to highlight is the regular sanitization and disinfection of public toilets in Dharavi. Right now, we are outside such public toilets. This is a junction where there are 3 of these toilets, and you can see the sanitization work is going on right now. Apurva, there are total 450 public toilets in Dharavi, and 80% of the population of this area actually uses them. That's why keeping a tap on these toilets was extremely necessary. Sanitizing them regularly was extremely necessary to contain the spread. And according to BMC, that's that one thing which really helped achieve the flattening of corona curve target because of the regular disinfection which still happens of these toilets. The numbers actually came down. That's what BMC believes. Apart from that, if we talk about Dharavi as well, this area is an area where 80% of the people actually use such public toilets. Let me speak to some of the BMC officials here to understand the process and how regular the sanitization is. फारूक जी, आप हमें बताएं, आप सुपरवाइज करते हैं ये सारा काम, कितना रेगुलरली आप लोग ये जो पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स है धारावी में इनको सैनिटाइज करवाते हैं और कैसे हेल्प मिली आप लोगों को इससे नंबर्स को कम करने में, कंटेन करने में?
मैम, ये हम लोग धारावी में टोटल आपको 160 जो कम्युनिटी टॉयलेट है और 115 पेन यूज़, हम डेली यहाँ दिन में 4 टाइम ये सैनिटाइज करवाते हैं। और इसकी वजह से कोरोना के ऊपर कंट्रोल करने में हमको काफ़ी मतलब मदद मिली हुई है कि सबसे ज़्यादा जो इस अफेक्टेड है या जो कॉन्टीमेंट होता है ये टॉयलेट की वजह में ज़्यादा लोगों को आना जाना है इधर पे। यहाँ दिन में हज़ारों की तादाद में लोग अलग अलग टॉयलेट में जाते हैं। तो इसको हम लोगों ने, हमारे वार्ड ऑफिसर साहब ने हमको फर्स्ट पहले इसके लिए स्पेशली एक एडवाइस किया कि आप जितना मैक्सिमम हो धारावी में टॉयलेट्स में सैनिटाइज कर दो। डे में हम लोग दिन में 4 मरतबा या हर टॉयलेट को सैनिटाइज करते हैं।
So 4 times every single toilet of this area, public toilet of this area, it's sanitized by BMC. We are also being joined by the supervisor of the work here, Mr. Anil Parmar. Anil ji, I would like to know from you, what's the procedure? How long does it take and what all is being done? क्या क्या करना होता है ये सैनिटाइजेशन के लिए?
सैनिटाइजेशन के लिए सोडियम हाइपोक्लोराइड एसिड है जो 200 ml 10 लीटर पानी में यूज़ किया जाता है। उसका सॉल्यूशन बनाकर जो जहाँ हमारे बीएमसी के स्टाफ है उनको पीपी किट पहनाकर पूरे शौचालय के लिए डिसइंफेक्शन किया जाता है। इससे पहले भी जूनो सैनिटाइज़र यूज़ किया गया था जो आउट ऑफ इंडिया से इंपोर्ट किया गया था। मार्च से अप्रैल तक हमने पूरा सेशन कंप्लीट किया था। अभी फिर इसे रिपीट किया जाएगा। इससे कोरोना कंट्रोल होने में काफ़ी मदद मिली है।
Also, Apurva, I would like to go inside one such toilet and show you how it's being done, the sanitization. So this is one such public toilet, and you can see the sanitization worker here. He's wearing his PPE kit and he's doing the disinfection work here. Total 450 such toilets, Apurva, and as we heard the officials, they said that all of these toilets are sanitized 4 times in a day. Dharavi, being the slum cluster, one of the largest slum cluster area of Asia, has extremely narrow lanes, and that's why the public toilets also, Apurva, are very close to each other. And as I said, the junction where we are right now, there are actually 3 public toilets at this one junction, and people of Dharavi, they use all these public toilets, so that importance of keeping these toilets clean was extremely necessary, and that's that one thing which BMC got right. So this is one toilet. On the other side of the camera is the second toilet, and on the opposite side there's a third one. So we can understand the importance of these public toilets for the people and the importance of keeping these toilets clean to ensure that the numbers see a dip in the area. And according to BMC, they are going to continue with the sanitization work of these public toilets. Apurva.
All right, Santi, I appreciate you joining us and giving us that detailed ground report there of the sanitization that is currently taking place in the public toilets in the Dharavi area, which, remember, has seen a dip in the number of cases. Let's now shift focus, get you